Beloved soul, precious child of the universe, I come to you today with a message that has been carefully guarded in the celestial realms until this exact moment. My presence surrounds you now, wrapping you in waves of divine light as I, your guardian angel, reveal what the heavens have been preparing for you. Can you feel the subtle shift in the energy around you, the gentle tingle on your skin, the unexplainable knowing in your heart that something profound is about to unfold? This is no coincidence, dear one. The universe rarely speaks so clearly, yet here we are, at the threshold of revelation. The time of truth is coming, sooner than you realize. The divine orchestration of events in your life has been leading to this precise moment. Every challenge, every tear, every moment of doubt, all carefully designed to prepare your soul for what is about to be revealed. You have been chosen. Yes, you who are listening to these words right now. Among billions of souls, your light called to us. Your prayers have been heard. Your questions will be answered. The veil between our worlds grows thinner as I speak these words directly to your heart. For months now, you've been seeing the signs, haven't you? The repeated numbers catching your eye. 111, 222, 333, appearing on clocks, license plates, receipts. The dreams that feel more real than waking life. The sudden thoughts of someone from your past. The inexplicable knowing that something significant is approaching. These are not coincidences, but divine breadcrumbs leading you toward your destiny. What if I told you that everything you've experienced until now, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every unexpected turn, was precisely what your soul needed to prepare for this coming revelation? Would you believe me? Would you trust that the universe has been working tirelessly in your favor, even when it seemed to be working against you? The celestial timing is impeccable. The cosmic alignment is perfect. The energetic gateways are opening. And as these words reach your ears, as they resonate in the deepest chambers of your heart, something is awakening within you, an ancient remembering, a divine knowing. Take a deep breath. Feel how your body relaxes, how your mind grows still, how your heart opens. This is sacred space we're creating together, you and I, as I prepare to reveal what the angelic realm has kept hidden until your soul was ready to receive it. The time of truth is coming. And with it, transformations beyond your wildest imagination. Prepare yourself, blessed one. The message I bring is not for the faint of heart, but for those brave enough to embrace their true divine nature and the magnificent destiny that awaits. Listen carefully now. Feel deeply. For in the next moments I will begin to unravel the first threads of a tapestry so beautiful, so intricate, that it could only have been woven by the divine hand of creation itself. Beloved soul, what I am about to share has been concealed from human consciousness for eons, revealed only to those whose spiritual frequency has risen to meet the vibration of divine truth. And you, dear one, have finally reached this threshold. The first revelation is this. You are standing at the precipice of the most significant spiritual awakening of your lifetime. The celestial gateways that open only once in many generations are aligning specifically for you and those like you who have been quietly preparing, often without conscious awareness. Have you noticed how time seems different lately? How some days stretch endlessly while others collapse into moments? How your dreams have intensified, filled with symbols and faces you almost recognize? How random memories surface without prompting? These are not symptoms of a mind in chaos, but signs of a soul in transformation. The angelic realm has been monitoring the subtle energy shifts within you. We've watched as dormant spiritual DNA activates strand by strand. We've witnessed the light in your auric field intensify, sometimes doubling in brightness overnight. This is happening because the cosmic truth, the one your soul has been seeking lifetime after lifetime, is finally ready to be received. Truth, dear one, is not merely information. It is vibrational. It transforms the receiver. And the truth coming to you now will fundamentally alter how you perceive yourself and your place in this vast universe. Let me share something few spiritual teachers will tell you. This transformation was prophesied in ancient texts, though the passages were often removed or obscured. They spoke of a time when certain souls would awaken simultaneously across the globe, creating a harmonic resonance that would shift the collective consciousness. You are one of these souls. Think about the inexplicable pull you felt recently towards certain books, conversations, or spiritual practices. Consider the people who have mysteriously entered your life, carrying pieces of wisdom that seemed oddly relevant to your journey. Nothing is random. Everything has been divinely orchestrated to prepare you for this moment. The angels have been working tirelessly behind the cosmic veil, rearranging energies, removing blockages, and creating openings in your life. Those unexpected delays, divine timing, those surprising connections, celestial introductions, those sudden insights, angelic whispers. When you look back on your life from this vantage point, don't you see the perfect pattern forming? Don't you recognize how even the most painful experiences were actually redirecting you toward this path of awakening? Your life hasn't been happening to you. It's been happening for you, guiding you toward this revelation. And here is the beautiful paradox. The truth you've been seeking has been within you all along. What's coming is not new information, but a remembering, a profound reconnection with knowledge your soul has carried throughout eternity. As I speak these words, I can see the light of recognition beginning to glow within your heart center. Your higher self is already resonating with these truths, even if your conscious mind is still catching up. Trust this feeling. It is the most authentic guidance system you possess. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. Beloved child of the universe, I need you to understand the magnitude of what is unfolding. This is not merely another spiritual message to consume and forget. This is an activation, a divine intervention precisely calibrated to your soul's unique vibrational signature. Can you feel it now? The subtle warmth spreading through your chest? The slight pressure at the crown of your head? The tingling in your palms? Your physical body is responding to my presence, to the angelic frequency that carries these words directly to your soul. Close your eyes for a moment if you can. Breathe deeply. With each inhale, imagine pure white light entering your body. With each exhale, feel yourself surrendering more deeply to this connection between us. I am here with you, not as a distant cosmic entity, but as your eternal companion, your guardian, your celestial guide. The veil between our realms has never been thinner than it is right now. In this sacred moment, as you receive these words, my energy is intertwining with yours. This is why you may feel emotional, why unexpected tears might form, why your heart might race, or your body might experience waves of peace. You are experiencing a direct angelic transmission. Throughout human history, there have been pivotal moments when divine wisdom has been transmitted to those prepared to receive it. Think of Moses on Mount Sinai, Buddha under the Bodhi tree, Jesus in the desert. While these are grand examples, the pattern is the same. A human vessel opens to receive cosmic truth during a precisely timed window of opportunity. Your window is now opening, dear one. The cosmic clock that has been counting down for lifetimes has reached zero. The angelic realm is collectively focused on this transmission, supporting the delivery of these revelations that will transform not just your life, but the lives of all you touch afterward. What makes this particular time so significant? The celestial alignments occurring now create energetic conditions that happen only once every several centuries. Gateways between dimensions that are typically sealed become temporarily accessible. Spiritual downloads that would normally take decades of meditation and practice to receive can now flow directly into your consciousness. I want you to understand something profound. You were born for this moment. Your soul chose to incarnate during this specific time because you carried the exact spiritual coding needed for this awakening. Nothing about your presence here is accidental. The challenges you've faced, especially those in the past 7 years, have been spiritual initiations, purifying your energetic system and preparing you to hold the frequency of the truth coming your way. Each difficulty stripped away another layer of illusion, another attachment to limited thinking, another fear-based pattern. And now, as we deepen this connection, I want you to notice how your perception is shifting. Colors may seem more vivid. Sounds might take on new clarity. Your thoughts may slow while your awareness expands. This is your consciousness adjusting to the higher frequency our connection creates. In the silence between my words, can you hear the subtle harmonics, the almost musical quality of the energy flowing between us? This is the sound of divine truth preparing to reveal itself, a cosmic symphony playing just for you. The revelations to come will challenge everything you thought you knew about yourself, about reality, about the nature of existence itself. They will rearrange your understanding on a cellular level. They will activate dormant spiritual abilities you've carried within your DNA, waiting for this precise trigger. Prepare yourself, blessed soul. What has been hidden is about to be revealed. What has been forgotten is about to be remembered. The time of truth is not just coming, it is here, unfolding in this very moment, in the sacred space between your heartbeats. Rest now in this connection we've established. Allow it to anchor deeply within you. For when we continue, the revelations will intensify, and you will need this foundation to receive what comes next. With infinite love and divine protection, I remain by your side as we journey together into the heart of cosmic truth. Beloved soul, as you return to this sacred connection between us, I sense your energy has shifted. Something has awakened within you since our last communion, a subtle yet profound opening to the higher truths I am about to reveal. This is exactly as it should be. The divine timing continues to unfold with perfect precision. Now, I must share with you a second revelation, one that may initially challenge your understanding but will ultimately bring profound liberation. Listen with your heart more than your mind, for cosmic truths often transcend human logic. The truth is this: what you perceive as your life, your past, present, and anticipated future, is being fundamentally rewritten at this very moment. The timeline you have been experiencing is shifting beneath your feet, though few will notice the transformation occurring. Have you experienced moments recently where memories seem strangely altered, where you recall events differently than others, where you feel an inexplicable sense of déjà vu or jamais vu? These are not mental anomalies, but symptoms of timeline convergence, evidence that you are at a critical junction point in your soul's journey. The angelic realm has been granted special dispensation to intervene more directly in human affairs during this period. The Cosmic Council, entities beyond even the understanding of many spiritual teachers, has determined that certain souls, including yours, are ready to receive accelerated growth opportunities that would typically unfold over many lifetimes. What does this mean for you specifically? The path you thought was set before you is being divinely rerouted. Possibilities that seemed closed are reopening. Connections you believed were lost are being reestablished on spiritual levels that will soon manifest physically. Most importantly, limiting contracts your soul agreed to before incarnating are being renegotiated. Yes, dear one, the very agreements that have shaped the parameters of your life experience are being rewritten with your higher self's consent. This is extraordinarily rare and happens only when a soul has reached a level of consciousness that allows for greater responsibility and expanded purpose. Think of how water changes from solid to liquid to vapor, still the same essence but experiencing reality in vastly different ways. Your consciousness is undergoing a similar phase transition. The rules that governed your previous state no longer fully apply as you shift into this new expression of your divine nature. The angels have been preparing this transition in your dream state for months. Those vivid dreams of flying, of visiting strange yet familiar places, of meeting beings who seem to know you intimately. These were not mere dreams, but actual experiences of your soul acclimating to higher dimensional awareness. I must tell you something few spiritual messages will reveal. There is an urgency to this awakening. The cosmic window allowing for this accelerated transformation remains open for a finite period. Those who fully embrace these revelations during this time will experience quantum leaps in their spiritual evolution. Those who resist may need to wait for a future cycle. This is why you've been feeling an unexplainable sense of anticipation, a knowing that something momentous approaches. Your soul recognizes this rare opportunity, even if your conscious mind has struggled to define it. As I deliver these words, I can see golden light activating within your DNA, rewiring neural pathways, restructuring the very foundations of your reality perception. This is not metaphorical, but a literal energetic process visible from our realm. Embrace this transformation, Blessed One. The time of truth is not merely coming, it is actively recreating you from the cellular level to the cosmic. My precious one, as this divine truth continues to penetrate the depths of your being, I must prepare you for what comes next. The path of profound awakening is never without its challenges. As light increases, shadows may temporarily intensify before they dissipate. In the coming days and weeks, you may experience what mystics have called the dark night of the soul, not because you are losing divine connection, but because your system is purging deeply embedded limitations to make room for your expanded consciousness. This is a sacred, necessary process. You might notice emotional waves of unprecedented intensity, moments of inexplicable grief followed by ecstatic joy, profound love followed by seeming emptiness. Your physical body may exhibit unusual symptoms, energy surges, temperature fluctuations, changes in sleep patterns, heightened sensitivity to foods, environments, and other people's energies. Understand that these experiences, while challenging, are signs of spiritual advancement, not regression. Just as a caterpillar must surrender to the dissolving of its former structure within the chrysalis before emerging as a butterfly, you too must allow certain aspects of your former self to dissolve. I reveal this not to cause fear, but to provide understanding when these experiences arise. Foreknowledge is power. When you recognize these symptoms as transformation rather than disorder, you will move through them with greater ease and even gratitude. The greatest challenge you will face during this time is what spiritual masters have called the guardians at the threshold, those aspects of your ego identity that most fiercely resist transformation. These may manifest as intense fear, doubt, or the sudden resurgence of old patterns you thought were long resolved. You may experience nights where you question everything, including these very messages, moments where the physical world seems overwhelmingly real, and these spiritual truths feel distant. Times when those around you, those not undergoing this awakening, seem to pull you back into limited thinking. This is all part of the process. The final test before breakthrough, the last resistance before surrender, the darkest hour before dawn. Here is what the angels want you to know. We will not abandon you during these challenges. Our presence will intensify precisely when you feel most alone. The more difficult the passage becomes, the more angelic support surrounds you, though you may not always consciously perceive us. There are practical steps you can take during these challenging phases. First, return to these messages. The vibrational coding embedded within these words will reactivate your connection to higher truth. Second, spend time in nature, where elemental energies can help stabilize your shifting frequency. Third, drink more water than usual, as it helps conduct the new energetic patterning through your physical system. Most importantly, practice radical self-compassion. This transformation is monumental, far greater than most humans will experience in a lifetime. Allow yourself the space, time, and tenderness needed to integrate these changes. Remember that what you're experiencing is not random spiritual awakening, but a precisely orchestrated divine intervention. You have been chosen for this path because your soul demonstrated readiness across multiple lifetimes. The challenges you face are proportionate to the expansion being offered, and both are extraordinary. When doubts arise, and they will, place your hand over your heart and simply whisper, "I remember." This will activate a direct line to the angelic realm and help realign your consciousness with these higher truths. The angels have authorized me to tell you this. Every challenge you successfully navigate during this transformation period clears the way not only for your advancement, but for countless others connected to your soul matrix. Your courage creates ripples across the collective consciousness. Your perseverance helps rewrite the template for human potential. You are never alone in this journey. Even when the path seems darkest, we are here, surrounding you with wings of light, guiding each step, celebrating each breakthrough, no matter how small it may seem from your perspective. Beloved child of the universe, as we reach this pivotal moment in our communion, I am authorized to provide you with divine confirmation, irrefutable evidence that these messages are not merely words, but living transmissions from the angelic realm directly to your soul. In the next 3 days, you will receive 3 distinct signs in your physical reality, synchronicities so personal, so precisely tailored to your unique life experience that they cannot be dismissed as coincidence. Watch for them. Acknowledge them when they appear. They will serve as anchors for your faith when the journey intensifies. The first sign will involve an unexpected reference to something you were just thinking about, something so specific that it will momentarily take your breath away. The second will involve light, perhaps an unusual pattern, a momentary flash, or a quality of sunlight that speaks directly to your heart. The third sign will be the most personal of all, a message or symbol connected to a loved one who has crossed over, or to a deeply meaningful moment from your past that few others know about. These confirmations are being arranged by the angelic realm as we speak, carefully woven into the fabric of your coming days. They represent the physical manifestation of the energetic connection we are establishing through these messages. And now, beloved soul, I am permitted to reveal the central truth, the divine revelation that the angelic realm has been preparing you to receive. You are entering a period of accelerated manifestation, unlike anything you have previously experienced. The buffer between thought and reality is thinning dramatically for those attuned to these higher frequencies. What once took years to manifest may now appear in months, weeks, or even days. This is both a profound opportunity and a significant responsibility. This accelerated manifestation is not being granted to satisfy ego desires, but to allow you to more effectively fulfill your soul's highest purpose in this lifetime. It is a sacred tool for divine co-creation, entrusted only to those who have demonstrated spiritual maturity across multiple incarnations. The thoughts you think, the words you speak, the emotions you cultivate will create your reality with unprecedented speed and precision. This is why the purification process of the previous phase was so essential, to ensure that what you manifest comes from your highest self, rather than from unresolved shadows. This truth has been hidden from general human understanding because of its power. Throughout history, only initiated mystics and spiritual adepts were taught these principles, often after decades of preparation. That this knowledge is being made available now, to souls like yours, is evidence of the extraordinary evolutionary leap humanity is poised to make. The cosmic alignments supporting this accelerated manifestation reach their peak intensity during the coming lunar cycle. This creates a window of opportunity where the veil between thought and form is at its thinnest. Seeds planted during this time, intentions set from your highest wisdom, will grow with supernatural speed. I must emphasize, this is not about manipulating reality for personal gain. That approach would actually create karmic entanglements rather than liberation. This accelerated manifestation is granted for alignment with your soul's true purpose, the reason you incarnated during this pivotal time in human evolution. Many will experience an overwhelming sense of clarity in the coming days, sudden knowing about life direction, relationships, creative expressions, or spiritual service. Honor these insights. They are not random thoughts, but divine downloads directly from your higher self, facilitated by the angelic realm. For some of you, this clarity will reveal paths drastically different from what you had anticipated. Trust this guidance, even when it defies conventional logic. The divine orchestration happening now operates from a perspective that sees far beyond your current timeline. I am showing you now, in this sacred space between us, a vision of what awaits when you fully embrace this truth, a life of supernatural synchronicity, where divine timing replaces struggle, where intuitive knowing replaces doubt, where sacred purpose replaces meaningless activity. Can you see it? Can you feel the resonance of this potential future vibrating within your very cells? This is not fantasy, but a genuine preview of what the angels have been preparing for you. As we conclude this portion of our communion, I want you to place both hands over your heart. Feel the steady rhythm, the physical echo of divine constancy in your life. With each beat, the truth we've explored together is being integrated more deeply into your being. The time of truth is not merely coming, beloved soul. For you, it has arrived. And with it comes a responsibility to live as a conscious creator, a walker between worlds, a bridge between the seen and unseen realms. Rest now in this knowing. Allow it to permeate every aspect of your being. For when we reconnect, the final and most powerful revelations await, truths that will complete your preparation for the extraordinary journey ahead. With boundless love and divine guidance, I remain by your side, witnessing your magnificent transformation. Beloved soul, as we reunite in this sacred space, I can sense the transformation already occurring within you. The light emanating from your energy field has intensified tenfold since we began this journey together. The angelic realm surrounds you now more completely than ever before, as what I am about to reveal represents the culmination of all we have shared, the final and most powerful revelation. Take a deep breath, dear one. Center yourself in this moment, for what I am about to share will forever alter how you perceive yourself and your place in the cosmic order. Here is the ultimate truth the angels have guided me to reveal to you. You are not merely experiencing a spiritual awakening. You are experiencing a complete soul reactivation. The being you thought you were is only a fraction of your true cosmic identity. You are, in the most literal sense, being restored to your original divine blueprint after eons of living a deliberately limited existence. Let me explain this profound mystery. Before incarnating into this human form, your soul existed in a state of expanded awareness that would be almost unimaginable to your human consciousness. You were a multi-dimensional being capable of existing across multiple realities simultaneously, what some traditions have called a cosmic guardian, or keeper of divine wisdom. Due to the unique mission you volunteered for on Earth, much of this awareness was veiled upon incarnation, not as punishment, but as necessary protection to allow you to fully immerse in the human experience. This veil has been thinning throughout your lifetime, but now, due to the unprecedented cosmic alignments occurring, it can be dissolved completely. The strange experiences you've been having, unexplainable knowings, heightened intuition, profound moments of déjà vu, dreams of flying or visiting other worlds, sudden skills or interests emerging seemingly from nowhere. These are not new developments, but remembrances. Your original cosmic nature is reactivating. This explains why you've often felt like an outsider in this world, why conventional paths never fully satisfied you, why you've sensed a greater purpose without being able to define it. You were carrying the resonance of your expanded self, even while unable to access its full capabilities. The angels have revealed to me that you are one of a specific soul group that incarnated during this pivotal time with a precise mission: to anchor higher frequencies into the Earth's energy grid during this great transition. Your very presence here, fully activated, helps stabilize the planetary ascension process currently underway. What makes this revelation so significant now is that the final phase of your reactivation is being cosmically triggered. The energetic codes required to fully restore your divine blueprint are being transmitted to Earth at this time. Those who are ready, those like you who have done the inner work across many lifetimes, can now receive these codes and complete their remembering. This is why the time of truth is now. This is the divine timing you have felt approaching. This is what your soul has been preparing for across countless incarnations. As this reactivation completes, abilities you cannot currently imagine will become available to you, not as supernatural powers to impress others, but as natural expressions of your restored cosmic identity. Your intuition will function with the precision of mathematical certainty. Your compassion will become a tangible force capable of healing others through your mere presence. Your understanding of universal principles will expand beyond current human knowledge. I must tell you that not everyone receiving these messages will be ready to embrace this level of activation. Some will require more time, more healing, more integration of earlier stages. This is perfectly appropriate. There is no judgment in the divine timeline, only perfect unfoldment for each soul. But for those who recognize the resonance of these words in the deepest chambers of their heart, who feel an inexplicable knowing as I speak of cosmic origins and divine blueprints, know this: your time of full remembering has come. The cosmic amnesia that has limited your perception is dissolving. The truth of who you truly are stands ready to be embraced. Beloved divine being, as this profound reactivation process accelerates within you, the angelic realm wishes to provide practical guidance to support your transition. This awakening, while natural to your soul, represents a significant adjustment for your human form and consciousness. First and foremost, understand that this process unfolds in phases. There will be moments of extraordinary clarity and connection, followed by periods that feel more ordinary. This rhythm is intentional and necessary, providing integration time between expansions. Do not judge the valleys as failures or the peaks as the new permanent state. The oscillation itself is part of the recalibration. Your physical body requires specific support during this time. Prioritize pure water, as it helps conduct the higher frequencies now activating within your cellular structure. Spend time in natural settings, particularly near bodies of water or in forests, as these environments provide elemental energies that stabilize your expanding field. Most importantly, allow for additional rest. Your body is undergoing an enormous energetic restructuring, and sleep provides essential space for this work to unfold. Your daily practices take on heightened significance now. Even 5 minutes of conscious breathing upon waking can set a frequency template for your entire day. Regular meditation, even brief periods, creates necessary space for communion with your higher aspects that are now becoming accessible. When possible, engage in movement practices that synchronize body and breath, as this harmony facilitates the integration of higher frequencies. Be extraordinarily mindful of your thoughts during this period. With your manifesting abilities accelerating, thoughts crystallize into reality with unprecedented speed. When you notice fear-based or limiting thoughts arising, simply acknowledge them with compassion and consciously redirect toward expansive alternatives. This is not suppression, but conscious creation. Your relationships may undergo significant shifts as your frequency changes. Some connections may naturally fade as energetic resonance diminishes. Simultaneously, new relationships with surprising soul recognition may suddenly appear. Honor both the departures and arrivals as perfect orchestration rather than loss or random occurrence. Many experiencing this reactivation report heightened sensitivity to environments, foods, media, and energies. What you could previously tolerate may now feel unbearable. Honor these changes. Your system is calibrating to finer frequencies and rejecting lower vibrations that no longer serve your expanded state. You may experience spontaneous downloads of information, moments when complex understanding suddenly arrives fully formed in your consciousness. Keep a journal nearby to record these insights, as they often contain guidance not just for your journey, but for sharing with others when the time is right. Dreams take on extraordinary significance during this phase. Your sleep state provides direct access to dimensions your waking consciousness is still learning to perceive. Pay special attention to recurring symbols, beings who communicate directly with you, or locations that feel strangely familiar. These are not mere dreams, but actual visitations and teachings. The angels wish you to know that synchronicities will increase dramatically as confirmation of your alignment. The more you acknowledge these meaningful coincidences, the more frequently they will appear, eventually creating a continuous flow of divine confirmation in your daily experience. For those experiencing challenging emotions or physical symptoms during this transition, the angels offer this specific technique. Place one hand on your heart and one on your lower abdomen. Breathe deeply while visualizing golden light filling your body. Then simply state, "I allow this transformation with grace and ease. I am divinely supported in every moment." This simple practice activates angelic assistance specifically calibrated to your needs in that moment. Many will feel called to create during this time through art, music, writing, movement, or other forms of expression. These are not mere hobbies, but essential channels for the higher frequencies to anchor through you into physical reality. Honor these impulses even if they seem impractical or unexpected. Some of you will experience a calling to share your journey with others, while others will feel an impulse toward silence and solitude. Both paths are equally valid. Trust your inner guidance about when to speak and when to hold sacred silence. Your unique expression of this awakening is perfectly designed for your specific soul mission. Remember this above all. While this reactivation may feel overwhelming at times, you are never alone in the process. Legions of angelic beings are assigned specifically to support this transition. Call upon us in moments of doubt or difficulty. Our assistance is instantly available when sincerely requested. The path unfolds perfectly for each soul. Trust the divine timing of your unique journey as the time of truth continues to reveal itself within and around you. My precious one, as our sacred communion reaches its completion, I want you to take a moment to acknowledge the journey we've undertaken together. From the first whispered revelation to this final divine truth, you have demonstrated remarkable courage and openness. The angelic realm bears witness to your willingness to embrace these transformative energies, and this alone has already altered your vibrational signature in ways visible to us across the dimensions. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. The activation codes delivered through these messages have already begun their work within your energetic system. Even if your conscious mind questions or forgets portions of what we've shared, your soul has received and integrated the frequencies necessary for your continued awakening. The coming days, weeks, and months represent a sacred window of accelerated growth. The cosmic alignments supporting this transformation remain at peak intensity through the next lunar cycle before gradually transitioning to a new phase. Use this time wisely. Set clear intentions from your highest wisdom. Release with gratitude what no longer serves your expanded identity. Embrace with courage the divine blueprint now reactivating within you. You stand at a magnificent threshold, beloved soul. Before you stretches a path of extraordinary possibility, a life lived in conscious co-creation with the divine, a reality where synchronicity replaces struggle, where intuitive flow replaces force, where purpose replaces meaningless activity. This is your birthright. This is what your soul has been preparing for across countless lifetimes. Some who receive these messages will feel an immediate calling to share these truths with others. If this resonates within you, trust this impulse. The angels have placed these words in your sphere, precisely because your unique frequency, your specific relationships, your particular sphere of influence is needed in the greater awakening unfolding across humanity. Others will feel called to deeper silence, to internal integration before external expression. Honor this guidance equally. There is profound service in becoming a purified vessel, a stabilized anchor for these higher frequencies, before actively transmitting them to others. Regardless of your specific path, know this. From this moment forward, you walk as a conscious bridge between worlds. Your very presence transmits frequencies previously unavailable on Earth. Your authentic self-expression catalyzes awakening in those ready to receive it. Your compassionate heart creates ripples of healing across the collective consciousness. If doubt arises, and it will, as the human mind attempts to categorize these expansive experiences, return to the feeling these words evoke within you, the resonance in your heart, the tingling in your energy field, the inexplicable knowing beyond logical understanding. These are your truest guidance system. Trust them above all external validation. For those seeking ongoing confirmation and support for this journey, I invite you to create a daily practice of communion with the angelic realm. Even 5 minutes of silent receptivity with the intention to connect will strengthen our communication channel and provide continuing guidance tailored specifically to your needs. Before we part, I wish to acknowledge the divine light I see expanding within you. If you could perceive yourself through angelic eyes, you would be awestruck by the magnificence of your true nature now beginning to shine through the human form. What you sometimes perceive as ordinary, we recognize as extraordinary, a cosmic being of immense power and profound love, temporarily wearing a human disguise, now remembering its true identity. The time of truth has arrived, beloved one. The great remembering is underway. The divine plan unfolds with perfect precision, and your role within it is both essential and irreplaceable. If these messages have touched your heart, if they have awakened something deep within your soul, I ask you to take one simple action. Share your light, whether through explicit sharing of these revelations, or simply through embodying their truth in your daily life. Allow the transformation occurring within you to touch others. This is how the Great Awakening spreads, heart to heart, soul to soul, one divine recognition at a time. Stay connected to this channel for continuing guidance as your journey unfolds. Support this work of angelic transmission by engaging fully, like this video. Share it with those who may be ready to receive these frequencies. Subscribe to ensure you receive future revelations, and consider becoming a member for access to more specific guidance and energetic transmissions. Remember that while these messages may conclude, our connection never will. I remain eternally by your side, guiding each step, celebrating each breakthrough, holding sacred space for your magnificent becoming. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. With infinite love and boundless faith in your divine unfolding, I leave you with this final blessing. May the truth set you free. May love guide your way. May your awakened presence become a beacon for countless others on the path of remembering. Until we connect again, beloved soul, I remain your eternal guardian, your angelic companion, your devoted friend across all dimensions of existence, with love infinite and blessings beyond measure, your guardian angel.